I'm joined today by Tom McShay and Jess McDonald and Ed Tran.
Hi, Danny.
How you doing?
What's up?
Good. How are
Thank you very much for coming over to San Francisco pre-E3 and hanging out with us.
Just talk about
No
Nintendo.
problem.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Nintendo predictions for E3. Hands up if you own a Wii U.
Are you kidding me?
What?
I thought you were new.
You
think
play
you had
so
a
much
Wii
Wii
U.
U in the office.
I play so much Wii
edited
U.
you.
on here.
I play so much Wii U. That's the thing that's funny.
That's really embarrassing.
Well, whatever.
So Nintendo historically have done press conferences like Microsoft and Sony. This year, much like last year, they are opting to have their own little sort of soiree off to the side.
Yeah.
Tom, are Nintendo relevant in the grander scheme of video games still?
Yes, next question.
No, they totally are.
Like, I know what you mean. There's like, Nintendo have always been sitting on the periphery and sort of doing their own thing, but now it seems like they're really, like the periphery's like over there.
They're having a hard time. But they're still Nintendo. They still got their franchises. And to be honest, I think as much as we would all love to say and keep saying new IP from Nintendo
Yeah.
would be so cool, I think at the same time we're all kind of like, yeah, I would totally buy a great new Zelda game, and I totally just bought Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And I think Nintendo knew that. I think like they're kind of like, oh yeah, IP is gonna happen, but I wonder if it's ever going to be not just about the big franchises.
Well, everyone complains about Nintendo's like core franchises and like not innovating or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they always innovate like within those franchises. So like
Yeah.
Mario always does something new each time. Mario Kart has like more items.
Items,
See?
right?
You're not
Zelda is a
helping.
cartoon now.
Second hurdle.
Jeez.
So we've seen it in the UK. I think the sales for the Wii U hardware have gone up 600% week on week.
Yeah.
Off the back of Mario Kart.
Heaps.
So do you think like that's all they need to do? Like you reviewed Mario Kart for us.
I mean, it's the same figures when Super 3D Mario World.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of that game. Super Mario 3D World came out last year.
Those words.
It went up like 600%, but
Yeah.
it's like without the steady flow, you're gonna get the hardcore and then some of the ancillary fans getting it. But
Yeah.
the system still only sold like 7 million worldwide. Like it's
Yeah.
not a popular system right now.
So okay, let's talk about games. What games could they make that would, or announce this year that would get people to hop back on board?
On the Wii U,
On the Wii U specifically.
absolutely nothing.
Really?
I don't. It's so hard
Yeah.
to turn around public perception, and at this point, it's like, oh, it's old hardware, and it doesn't do anything that much new or different. And I think that they're in a position where they kind of need to release new hardware sooner rather than later, which is super sad.
I mean, I feel like they're in a place where if Mario Kart 8 wasn't gonna do it, I don't
Yeah.
think anything else is gonna do it.
you don't own
Super
one,
Smash
and-
Brothers
Yeah.
would be good. Well, okay, so my thing is I am one of those people who will buy a system if there's games on it that I want. And
Yes.
there can be, because Nintendo had that whole thing where they were like, look, one game can make a system. And I actually buy into that. I got the 3DS for the Legend of Zelda, Link
Yeah.
Between Worlds,
So
because
good.
it was phenomenal. It was my
Yeah, 'cause
favorite
it was
game of
gold.
last year. Okay.
GameSpot's 2013 Game
I
of the Year.
bought it because it was a gold 3DS with a Triforce on it. But yeah, I bought it in the bundle, and that's why I'm not surprised so many people got the Wii U with the Mario Kart. What did they say? 75% of sales of that title in the UK were bought within the bundle.
Oh wow, really?
People being like, "Yep, all right, I'll buy a Wii U now." But I kind of agree. I think I think they might be at the end of the rope.
So
But you can't say that Mario Kart 8 is not a fantastic game.
no, it's
sure.
fantastic.
probably the
It
second
plays-
best console Mario.
But what
Kart.
else can they do now for the
release-
Wii U?
Okay, so you already own
Yeah.
one, right? So Jess, you don't yet. You might if there is a game that might grab
Yeah,
your interest.
for me
What would
it's-
that game be? A new Zelda, for instance?
So I had my Nintendo 64, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is like my baby.
Yeah.
Like if I could have that kind of experience on a Wii U, yeah, I'd probably buy one. I think if I was a Mario Kart 8 person, then I would have bought Mario Kart 8 bundle. That would have been my thing. But yeah, at the same time, it's kind of dating right now. The Wii U, like next to the Xbox One and the PS4.
Yeah,
troubles.
like if they announce a new Zelda, I'll still be quite skeptical because I did not enjoy either of the Wii Zeldas.
Yeah, see, that's
really?
true.
Yeah. I enjoyed Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
And I love Wind Waker. But
Okay.
Not a fan. So what would you like to see as a fan and an owner of a Wii U?
Mario Galaxy 3? perhaps?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Mario Sunshine
more,
2.
More space.
We had a bunch of
Space.
people in the comments asking for Mario Sunshine 2.
Yeah, but Sunshine was also very good. Need that flood pack back.
So I'm in the exact. I don't ever want another Galaxy because I think
Oh,
Galaxy
really?
2 is basically perfection. I gave it a 10. I don't think you can make a better game. I defy every developer out there to make a better 3D platformer. I don't think it's possible.
3 words for the best Nintendo strategy: Year of Waluigi.
Oh no!
Now, so then the messed up thing is that now we've got all these weird like rap videos with Luigi, and this is much more hype than you ever got in this actual Year of Luigi. So it looks like a new Zelda seems to be like a dead set. Like there's so much rumor about
I
this.
don't think the new Zelda will be Wii U exclusive if it comes to Wii U. This is my crazy prediction.
Whoa.
So here's the
crazy.
thing.
What could it possibly come out on?
Their next platform. I get really bummed out when people don't have a chance to buy an awesome exclusive game, and there's like 7 million Wii U's out there, so Wii U Zelda would not sell that much. So I think if it does come out, it'll be like Twilight Princess, how it was cross-generational, and then it was for Wii and for
Twilight Princess
GameCube
was shown
owners.
at like E3 3 years running or something, wasn't that? Like they kept
It debuted
staggering
in
it.
E3 2005 and then came out a couple years later.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know, but it's like I think that if Zelda went to the Wii U alone, it would almost be amazing and then wither and die there
Yeah.
without like people playing it, and that makes me sad.
So are you on board with there might be hardware this year or
I
net?
do. I think
Oh,
they
yeah,
I think they need to come out with something next year or something.
Right.
And they need to start doing stuff.
Let's talk about their other hardware. And then the
3DS.
3DS has been doing wildly successful.
Yeah.
Like ever since the DS Lite came out, and kind of before that as well. That console, that hand has just dominated the handheld market. What do you think is next for the 3DS? Is it still fine as a piece of hardware itself? Who owns it? Hands up if you own a 3DS.
See, I don't, but I always have the Office one.
Yeah. So you have
What's up
all
with
of
you,
what
it.
happened.
Nintendo? Do you have an N64?
This is what happened. I have every other
Do you have a
Nintendo
Wii?
console.
Hey, do you play video games?
Do you have a Wii
I
Fit?
play so many video games. That's the thing that's crazy. The 3DS is weird because it has one awesome game every like 3 months, but then it kind of.
See, that's how I feel about that's how I feel about the Wii U. Like,
Yeah.
as,
Yeah,
it's the
as
same
someone
thing.
who owns
It's
like
Nintendo.
multiple consoles, I'm okay with having one big Wii U game every once in a while.
Yeah.
Because Mario Kart 8 is like just about the most fun game this year. I don't
Right.
think I've
Yeah.
played anything that much.
Yeah.
Then there's gonna be a dry spell, and then
Yeah.
So are you guys still
September.
are you guys still playing with your 3DSs? What have you played most recently that like?
The game that we're showing right now,
Yeah.
that Kirby game,
Yeah.
is amazing.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
pretty
love
polished,
that. I
yeah,
got
it's great.
100%, and I didn't even review it. I just plowed through the game. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm big on the major franchises, and I'm the same. Like, I'm happy to I'm stuck with Link Between Worlds. I was playing because it's my handheld game, so I was playing that at the same time as playing games on my PC,
Yeah.
and and that's fine. And I'll go through and I'll play that for a few weeks or however long it takes, and then I'm kind of okay to put aside a handheld console for a while,
Yeah.
and just be like, okay, well then, and now I'm like, okay, cool, well. I want Pokemon, so then
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on the bandwagon really late, and I've gotten myself Pokemon, and it's like, well, now I'm gonna play that for a while, and because I've got a Vita as well, which sort of does the same thing.
Vita's
It's like,
pretty
let's
good.
play sometimes, and then there's not any games I want for a while.
So there's like a thing, Nintendo's having like a 90-minute conversation with the press
Yes.
about a 3DS game.
Just one.
One of them, there's going to be two of these things. One of them is for Smash Brothers, we already know. The other one's
Okay.
unannounced.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like a game that warrants a 90-minute discussion coming out of the 3DS that we don't know about.
What would
That's
you
crazy.
hypothesize that would be?
Well, it's obvious to say like, oh, I want a new IP. I want Metroid.
Metroid.
I want Metroid
Absolutely.
really bad.
Okay.
That's all I want is a new Metroid. It's been years, and the Ninja Theory
Yeah.
one had a questionable story elements.
Yeah. No more Vario suits.
There's
more
lot-
No
Zero
more
suits.
Vario suits that you don't turn on until the man tells
That's
you.
right.
There's lots of chat about a new Metroid. Miyomu's
Yeah.
asking, do you think new Advance Wars?
Oh my
That'd be
god.
great.
Fire Emblem came out last year. That's also Intelligent Systems. And Fire Emblem, I don't know if you guys played it.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
I'd never played one before and I loved it. So
I think
yeah.
the strength of that, maybe more tactics games like that.
Yeah.
be
It's
that's not
perfect for
bad.
the handhelds.
Yeah.
I would
It's such a
love
good
that.
system, like just as it is. Like I do prefer the 3DS to the Vita. Like the way it feels, it's just like it's such a solid piece of hardware, and I think that's always going to run in the 3DS's favor.
So do you think they're gonna like maybe that's what happens? Maybe they just focus more on the 3DS instead of the Wii. Because the problem the Wii U has at the moment is that it's not just like exactly like you said. The 3DS is fighting the Vita. The Wii U is fighting the
yeah.
PS4, the
Yeah,
Xbox One,
true.
the
Yeah,
two old
that's
generation
right.
ones, and the PC
Well,
as well.
my whole thing is I want want them to kill both the 3DS and the Wii U at the same time, and then release a new system. This is terrible. And then release a new
Makes me
system.
sad.
They integrate
Some
both
people just
into
want to see the
one.
world
Yes,
burn.
That's a portable system that plugs into your TV. So because right now you have all these Nintendo teams competing against themselves basically, because it's like they're making a Zelda on the portable and a Zelda on the console, and it's just like if they could all be in one place and there's just one Nintendo platform and it's got every amazing game you could ever want.
It's
I don't know, that
crazy.
sounds pretty good
It's
to
crazy.
me.
You're crazy.
I know, it's just crazy
You're
enough to work.
crazy.
Ed, you own a Wii U.
Yes.
Name a Wii U game that's coming out this year that you're excited about.
Smash Brothers.
Okay, name a second one.
Smash Brothers.
The big one for me, Bayonetta 2.
Okay,
Oh,
Bayonetta
of
2.
course.
I am
Yes, my apologies.
Super giddy about
Platinum.
Bayonetta 2.
Hyrule Warriors as well, isn't that
Not
nice?
as giddy about that.
No?
That's an
No,
odd
it's-
one. It sucks because it's like Hyrule. You've made
It's
it.
interesting though,
you made
because
it
that
hack
will
and
sell them
slash.
a metric ton of consoles in Japan.
Yeah.
Really?
And the Wii U is
they
selling.
love the Dynasty Warriors stuff.
Okay.
They go
Okay.
nuts for it.
The
I
Wii
guess
U is
that's what
selling
I'm
as well as like the PS4 in Japan, so it's doing all right
Really?
over there.
Right.
Is that Team Ninja as well?
Yes.
Hyrule
Yes.
Warriors.
Team
Okay.
Ninja.
All right. So it's
No,
got a
Team
bit.
Ninja, Tecmo Koei.
Yeah. No, well, they're working with
It's
Team
both.
Ninja. Team
Oh,
Ninja
that's what it
is.
is. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it sounded a
Nintendo.
little bit shaky for.
I am so
Nintendo.
excited for Nintendo what they're going to show because like we don't know what Retro Studios is making.
Okay.
But we know that whatever they're working is going to be a masterpiece because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
everything
right.
that touches gold.
That's right.
I just want the comeback. I just want to see Nintendo because when they pull it out of the bag, God, they pull it out of the bag.
I know.
And they're like having a live stream throughout the entire show, and the treehouse thing.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that right?
I don't know. Can you
And they're
expand
like
on that?
revealing. They're doing a live
Doing
stream
the whole
from their-
presentation from a treehouse.
From a treehouse.
outside LA Live.
Oh no.
at their booth, and they're dropping reveals throughout the
Yeah.
show.
Oh, really? During the actual.
Explaining their
Yeah.
booth and everything.
Okay,
That's
cool.
alright.
That could-
Why haven't they made a new Pokemon game for the Wii U? Why has there not been
know.
Pokemon
Well,
Snap?
they-
It's a
they-
friggin' tablet.
We'll get
Pokemon
Battle
They're
Snap.
going to show off the whatever uses the near field communication stuff with the
Right.
Wii U.
Right.
Of course.
Which I guess, I mean, Smash Brothers is, but there's probably going to be a game built around that.
I'm gonna get the
also.
heartbeat sensor, the vitality sensor.
I hope
back
so. I don't know what's
finally.
going on over here.
That killer hardware that they've been waiting for.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a sort of a sad situation.
No,
for
I'm
Nintendo.
excited.
No, it's because the
Stop being sad.
The conversation seems to be
I
like
know.
either you stop and
Yes.
rebuild, or we are stuck with like sort of wet blanket
The
releases for the
occasional.
next.
No, it's-
Yeah.
I mean, it's true, but at the same time, when Nintendo releases a game, they release, Game of the Year from last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
They release-
yeah.
A killer.
They release Mario Kart 8,
that'd
so
be
it's
great.
like they're super relevant to answer your first
Yeah.
question
Yeah.
because they make the best games.
What is
They
it?
do
Come
make
on.
amazing games.
Okay. Well, hopefully, I don't think there's anyone on this couch or anyone watching, except for fanboys, that wouldn't want Nintendo to pull something out of the bag this year. So fingers
Right.
crossed. Thanks very much, guys, for coming on.